Hey everyone, it's me, Dr. Oynblig, and today we have a lot to discuss regarding Xi Jinping's trip to Russia. On March 20th, Xi Jinping arrived in Moscow, and shortly after, U.S. President Joe Biden signed the Coronavirus Origins Act. This act mandates U.S. intelligence agencies to reveal any connections between the COVID-19 pandemic and the Chinese Communist Party's Wuhan virus lab. The CCP virus has caused immense damage worldwide, and the pursuit of accountability has begun. I've mentioned before that compared to this accountability, Taiwan Strait conflicts will take a back seat. Why? In the event of a conflict in the Taiwan Strait, the U.S. military would only provide assistance and possibly play a supportive role. Defending Taiwan against China falls primarily on the Taiwanese government and military. However, if conclusive evidence of the CCP's involvement in the pandemic is found, it will likely result in widespread demands for accountability from governments and citizens around the world. This puts America in the spotlight, not just a supporting role. Even if war were to break out in the Taiwan Strait, U.S. military operations would be limited to the relevant theater. In contrast, the pursuit of virus origins might lead to the U.S. and its allies seeking political and economic compensation from the CCP regime. The implications of this serious warning are quite clear. On the same day, the U.S. State Department announced $350 million in military aid for Ukraine, which may include HIMARS, the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, high-speed anti-radiation missiles, and a significant number of anti-armor weapons and patrol boats. Additionally, the EU foreign ministers approved a proposal to allocate €21 million for purchasing 1 million rounds of ammunition. These announcements were timed alongside Biden's virus bill signing to increase pressure on Xi Jinping. The message is clear. The U.S. is providing real military aid to Ukraine, but what can China offer Russia? This strategy aims to increase pressure on Putin and force Xi Jinping into an even more challenging position. What does Xi Jinping hope to gain from this seemingly absurd state visit to Putin, who has been declared a war criminal? How will this visit impact the Chinese people? As for the relationship between Putin and Xi Jinping, who needs whom more? Putin has referred to the long history of cooperation between the two countries, but Russia has occupied millions of square kilometers of Chinese land over the centuries. This statement highlights the historical humiliation that the CCP has accepted in the name of harmony and cooperation. A recent Russian poll conducted by Novaya Izvestia questioned whether China-Russia relations are friendly or hostile, given that the CCP has been renaming regions occupied by Russia with their original Chinese names. The poll suggests that Russians believe China harbors resentment. The study also indicates that Russia doesn't expect the CCP to provide significant support in the Ukraine war, and in turn, Xi Jinping shouldn't expect Russia to help with Taiwan and the South China Sea issues. The alliance between the CCP, Iran, and Russia, the axis of evil, is built on anti-American sentiment. However, this alliance is not about mutual aid, but rather mutual exploitation, which could create ongoing problems for future generations. Russia may view China's support as a means to limit U.S. dominance, but doesn't want Russia to become a major power center. Xi Jinping's attempt at mediating a peace agreement for Ukraine is flawed, as it satisfies the interests of the aggressors without considering a withdrawal, making it an illogical proposal. In conclusion, Xi Jinping's trip to Russia isn't about mediation or international leadership. Instead, it's a journey of humiliation and betrayal that poses a significant threat to China and its people. That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into my video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on current events. See you next time.